Wheel of Time Season 3, Episode 7, Breakdown and Analysis. Welcome back, fellow Wheel of Time fans. Today, we're diving into Episode 7 of Season 3, and let me tell you, this one's a doozy. We've got heartbreak, high stakes, intense battles, and some shocking betrayals. So, without further ado, let's break it all down and discuss the key moments from this action-packed episode. Tensions rise in the Two Rivers. We start with the people of the Two Rivers in full prep mode. Tensions are high, and the villagers know that a battle is coming. Perrin has already given the order. It's time to defend their home. But just when it seems like the calm before the storm, things take an unexpected turn. A group of visitors shows up. No, it's not Trollocs this time. It's the Tuatha, the traveling people that Perrin has known and loved. It's a bittersweet moment. While Perrin is glad to see his old friends, there's a heavy air of sadness hanging over the reunion. Aram, one of the Tuatha, is dealing with the loss of his grandfather. He's struggling with his grief and guilt, especially as he reflects on how he couldn't save the person he loved most, even if it meant abandoning his peaceful nature. This moment is key to Aram's arc. It shows the internal conflict he's having between sticking to the Tuathan way and dealing with the brutal realities of war. Then, we get another emotional moment with Loial, the ogre. Loial has always been the gentle, wise figure, but even he has his breaking point. He's in a tense conversation with two ale women who owe him a debt of tow. Instead of just letting things slide, Loial decides to take matters into his own hands. He challenges the women to a game of Maiden's Kiss, a deadly ale tradition, but Loial is no fool. He's playing the game to his advantage. He risks his life to ensure the women stay out of the battle. It's a clever move, though we're left wondering how this will play out in the long run. Strained alliances and rising stakes. As the preparation continues, Alanna, the Aes Sedai, is hard at work, trying to strengthen her power by training the Cawthon sisters to channel. But Alanna isn't just preparing for battle, she's also reaching out to the new wisdom of the Two Rivers, trying to form some alliances. There's an undeniable tension between these characters, though. It's not just about taking down the Trollocs anymore, it's about survival. Meanwhile, Fael, ever the determined and capable woman, reassures the villagers that the Trollocs fear wolves, and under Perrin's protection, they'll be safe. But Fael isn't fooling herself. She knows there's a fight ahead, and she's not about to sit this one out. When Perrin tries to stop her from fighting, Fael gives him a harsh dose of reality. She's not a damsel in distress. She's a warrior in her own right. It's a powerful moment for her character, showing just how far she's come. Perrin, the reluctant leader, also has a tense exchange with Dane Bornhald, the White Cloak. These two have a complicated past, and it's not pretty. Bornhald killed Perrin's father, but there's more to the animosity. He also burned innocent people like Natty at the stake. Yet, despite the blood between them, Perrin strikes a deal with Dane. It's uneasy, to say the least, but sometimes you've got to work with your enemies for the greater good. This sets the stage for a very tense alliance, and you can feel the distrust hanging in the air.
Get ready! Archers! No!
The battle unfolds. Now, it's finally time for the battle. We've been building up to this moment all season, and it's here. Perrin has put together a plan that involves the villagers, the Tuathan, the Ale, and even the White Cloaks. They've all come together to fight the Trollocs. But let's face it, this is an uphill battle. The odds are stacked against them. Loial, being the strategist that he is, suggests closing the Waygate, which would cut off reinforcements from the Shadow. This could be the key to saving the Two Rivers. But here's the thing, closing the Waygate is easier said than done. Loial takes it upon himself to go and shut it down, but it comes at a devastating cost. In the midst of the battle, Loial dies, while ensuring that no more Trollocs can pour into the Two Rivers. It's a heartbreaking moment for Perrin and all of us who've grown so fond of this gentle giant. But Loial's sacrifice wasn't in vain. He ensured that the villagers have a fighting chance by cutting off the flow of reinforcements. It's a somber, noble end to Loial's arc. A glimmer of hope, then tragedy strikes. With the Waygate closed, the villagers and their allies seem to have the upper hand for a moment. Alanna, Maxim, and the Cawthon sisters unleash their powers in an awe-inspiring display of deadly ice, raining down a hailstorm of diamonds on the advancing Trollocs. It's beautiful and terrifying at the same time, but it's not enough to change the outcome of the battle entirely. Just when it seems like they might be turning the tide, disaster strikes. Alanna, while walking toward Perrin, is struck by an arrow. It's a shocking and emotional moment, one that leaves the Cawthon sisters scrambling and unsure of what to do next. But Perrin, ever the leader, steps in, urging them to get Alanna to safety. The loss of Alanna, in the midst of the battle, adds a layer of vulnerability to the scene. It's a grim reminder that even the strongest among them aren't invincible. In the midst of all this chaos, Maxim has a moment of clarity. He rallies the troops, reminding them that battles aren't won by soldiers alone. They're won by those who can see when the tide is turning and act on it. His words inspire the villagers to rejoin the fray with renewed determination, but the loss of Alanna hangs over the entire scene.
Fence it open! Close the gates! Hold these gates!
A dark twist, the betrayal revealed. But just when we thought things couldn't get any worse, we're hit with the ultimate betrayal. Dane Bornhald, who'd agreed to join the fight, turns on them. Perrin starts to suspect that something's off. Bornhald's forces haven't been attacked by the Trollocs. The gears in Perrin's head start turning, and he realizes the worst possible truth. Paden Fain is in the Two Rivers. Paden Fain, the dark friend who's been a thorn in Perrin's side for so long, has infiltrated the heart of the Two Rivers. He's brought his own forces with him, and they launch an attack just as the villagers think they've won. It's a devastating twist, and it raises the stakes to an entirely new level. The Waygate, which they thought they had closed, is now open again, and Fain's forces flood into the Two Rivers. Perrin, realizing the gravity of the situation, tries to close the gate, but it's too late. The Dark Friend forces are already inside, and the battle takes a dark turn. Loyal sacrifice, closing the Waygate, seems all the more tragic now. But Perrin, ever determined, confronts Fain. In a tense standoff, he makes an unexpected decision. He offers Fain a deal. If Fain agrees to leave, he'll spare the lives of the people of the Two Rivers. It's a hard choice for Perrin, but one that demonstrates his pragmatism. He's not going to let his pride or anger cost the lives of his people. Fain, seeing that Perrin is serious, agrees to the deal. He retreats, and with that, the battle ends for now. But we all know this war is far from over.
Hail Perrin Golden Eyes, Lord of the Two Rivers!
The aftermath, a new reality. In the aftermath of the battle, we see the toll it's taken on everyone. Alanna, despite the trauma of being struck by an arrow, tells the Cawthon sisters that she's not taking them to the White Tower. The pattern, she says, has different plans for them. What does that mean for the sisters' futures? Only time will tell. As for Aram, he decides to stay behind in the Two Rivers. He's rejected the way of the Tuatha, choosing instead to return to the forge as a blacksmith. It's a poignant moment, showing how much Aram has changed over the course of the series. Finally, Perrin takes his place as the leader of the Two Rivers. Loyal's book, which he left behind, carries a simple but powerful message. Perrin is the leader of the Two Rivers. It's a reminder of how far he's come. This blacksmith, now the golden-eyed lord of the Two Rivers. The final takeaway. And there you have it, Episode 7 of The Wheel of Time Season 3. Perrin's journey is far from over, and the other characters will face their own battles. What did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like, subscribe.